Hey guys, good morning. Happy New Year's Eve. Um, I apologize if I'm a bit mumbly. I literally just woke up. It's about 8:30, 8:40 a.m., but I had a trauma dream and I want to talk it out while it's still fresh. And because I think it's related to last year. Because remember, New Year's Eve last year was really bad. It happened at night, not during the day, but the dream was very related to how I felt at the time. So, calming breath. And of course, I've got my minus Goji over here with me. He's helping me ground. He's helping me stay grounded in the present day so I don't get lost in it when I talk about it. So, I was dreaming that my church was going to perform for Christmas Eve, but not at the usual church. It was at some old mansion, and there was a kids choir in my choir and like other choirs, and somehow I got lost in the mansion. I was going into the rooms, and a lot of them were for kids, and I was wondering where am I going to sleep because like we were going to stay overnight or something. I don't know. I just know that I was going in and out of bedrooms looking for where I was supposed to sleep. And then we were supposed to perform, but I couldn't find the performance area. And I'm running through the hallways of this strange house that just seems like an endless maze. And I'm yelling for help, and nobody's answering. Nobody answering. Not a single voice. And then I find my sister, and she's like, I'm not going to help you. And she just runs off, and I called her all kinds of horrible names that I won't repeat because I don't want YouTube to strike my account, but I said really horrible things. Some of them were kind of the same things I yelled at my dad New Year's Eve last year. And I looked out the window and I could see the choirs lining up, but I could not figure out how to get into the field they were in. It was like a meadowy field out in front of the house, but I could not figure out how to get there. And I was yelling out the window that I'm here, help me, but nobody even looked up. I couldn't get anyone to help me. And I just felt so forgotten about, and I felt like nobody cared that I was missing. Nobody even bothered to look for me. And I was just so alone in this strange place that made no sense. And I opened the window to jump out, and then I woke up. Let's just say I was not on the first floor. It would have been a fatal drop. And I opened the window and figured that's how I had to get out there. So I made an attempt last year. And God, my heart's going so fast right now. Hoping maybe getting the dream out will slow it down. Okay, what's around me? I'm gonna ground. I'm gonna let you watch me work through this. What's around me? Okay, I see my spherical lamp. I see my clock. I see my curtains. I see my Godzilla blanket. I I see the packaging for my headphones. I hear my own heart beating. I hear the freeway. I can hear my dad snoring in the other room. What else do I hear? I hear a truck going down the freeway. 4 things I can hear. One more. What else can I hear? The cord creaking on this headphone. It creaks a little bit, so that's 5 things I can hear. Now, 3 things I can feel. My Godzilla blanket, my -1 figurine, my plastic figurine, and it's cold in my room. 3 things I can feel. 2 things I can smell. I put Vicks in my nose, so I smell that. And also I smell a little bit like Febreze. And what do I taste? One of these Listerine things, because I put that in my mouth. I always put one of these in when I wake up, because I can't stand that morning taste. Okay. Let's see, I spy something brown, so my entertainment center. Some spots on this blanket. In the frame of the little picture across from me, I spy something red. My curtains, the streaks on my Doctor Who poster, the numbers on my clock. I spy something pink. The box for my headphones and the headphones that I'm wearing. I spy something gold. The frame on my mirror, the frame on my poster. Heart rate came down. That was hard. That was really hard. I'm okay. I got through it. What I had to do was talk this part, my trauma part, from a rampage. He wanted to come out of the water, and I talked him down. When I play I Spy, I'm basically talking my trauma part, the parts work, talking this part down from a rampage. Because that's the main thing I gotta do. Because part of the dream is that I felt so angry that nobody was helping. And it was not angry like my monster was Godzilla's, my angry fighter. It was the trauma kind of angry. Which is a little bit different. They feel similar, but they're a little different. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe I'll make another video to try to explain it, but it's an anger that comes more out of a fearful response rather than I feel like there was an injustice that I need to be like, rah. So, but that was a dream, and you just watched me work through some trauma. Now I wish Kaiser Permanente would get off their butts and pay their healthcare workers, their mental health care workers, because they're still on strike. Still on strike since October. So, but I've been using the tools that Laura gave me, just like you saw. Maybe in little different ways, but my heart rate came down. That's the whole purpose, is to slow down that stress response and take back control. Because I was spiraling talking about that, and I basically stuck my foot in the spokes of that wheel. Stopped it. Did it. So Happy New Year, and it'll be okay. Just breathe. Love you.